And now an update. My chair broke. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am Richard. This is Richard's channel, and I don't know when I'm going to upload this exactly. It's your head. But if I don't upload this in June, then back in June, I had a disruption in my content because my chair broke. And basically what's going on is that I'm turning my house into a giant processing plant for all of the garbage that I accumulated during the pandemic. Because before the pandemic I was injured, I wasn't able to clean up after myself, and now my house is really a mess. So one of the things that happened as a result of my injury is I got a lot fatter, and finding a chair that would support me was very difficult. And one of the things that happens when your room's a mess is it's really hard to get a new chair in when you lose an old chair. In fact, the chair that broke, this is the original landing gear here. Or no, it's not. This is the second landing gear I tried. You can see it is metal. And, you know, I got this. I put it on the gas cylinder. This is what's left of that gas cylinder, and I tried to break it off because I didn't know how to get it off, but I eventually wound up just getting another gas cylinder. So I had this one chair that couldn't really withstand my weight. I upgraded it, and I upgraded it, and I upgraded it till it got to the point where it's like, this is as good as it's going to be. And then someone purchased for me a chair on my Amazon wish list. Then they wanted to see my junk. Why can't women want to see my junk more? Anyway, so I had this new chair in a box, never opened it, and I had this old chair that was still functional, but it was falling apart. And, you know, it's like I would go and I'd render a video, and I'd get up and I'd do some work, and my back would start hurting, and I'd sit down and render a video, and I'd get up, and so on and on and on, until finally the back of my chair just snaps right off. It just says, no, I'm done, you're too fat, and it goes. Now you got the bottom half of the chair, so yes, I could technically use the computer, but whenever I sat down, my cats would come and say, Daddy, 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 let us sit on your lap, which is why I would lean back and put pressure on the chair, and that didn't go so well. No. So, you know, what happened then, of course, was that I couldn't really use that chair. I started using one of the computers that I haven't used in a while, which is sitting at a desk in a different room with a smaller chair. And that chair, so far, held my weight, but it was very uncomfortable to sit in. And then it took a couple days for me to get together and get myself back into a functioning mood. So there was this disruption in June, a couple days of my book hauls. I eventually will, at this moment, and have, as you watch this most likely, get that back rolling. But, you know, there you have it. It's just one of those things, you know, when you're a fat person, you have problems like this. And the new chair, I can tell you, it's a beautiful leather chair, heavy reinforced, stiff back. It is 100 times better than this chair. You know, it of course is leather, and I hate leather, and the leather covers the holes for the screws, so it was very hard to put together, but I managed. Anyway, thank you for sharing this moment with me. I'm Richard. Danger Ducky says it would be sweet as a cupcake if you would comment, like, and subscribe.